Dear kids, it's time for your bedtime story. Let's start. The Pride of Iblees. Allah made Adam and Hawa. Then He called the angels and said that He had made a man who was called Adam alayhi salam, and He had made a woman who was called Hawa, and He wanted them to live on earth. The angels were very surprised. They were thinking that men will spoil the earth, they will destroy it, they will fill it with evil and fighting. But Allah is all knowing and all wise. He knows all the secrets of heavens and earth. He has made everything and knows the true name of every single thing He has made. Therefore, Allah taught Adam alayhi salam the name of all the things. Allah called angels, then He asked the angels to tell Him the names of all the things. But angels did not know the names of all things. The angels said to Allah, "We do not know the names of the things you have never told us. We know only the things that you taught us. You are the all knowing and wise." Then Allah called Adam alayhi salam and asked him to tell the names. Adam alayhi salam told all the names as Allah had taught him already. Allah said to the angels, "Do sajda to Adam." All the angels bowed in respect to Adam alayhi salam except one. His name was Iblees. Allah asked Iblis, "Why don't you bow to Adam? Why don't you obey me?" Iblis said, "I am better than Adam. You made me of fire, but you made Adam of ordinary clay." Allah said, "Get away from here. I curse you till the day of judgment." Iblis begged, "Give me respite till the day of judgment. I will tempt people to the sin and lead them away from the right path." Allah said, "You can tempt people as much as you want. True believers will never listen to you. They will never get tempted. I will always guide them to do what is right. You will have no power over them." Dear kids, Allah is the best guide. He is the protector. He guides us to the straight path. He never lets us go astray. Dear kids, do you know how Allah made our world? Allah made the world. He made the land, the sky, and the seas. He made the land for us and it became our home. There are high mountains and deep valleys. There are green forests and dry deserts. There are lakes and rivers. Allah made them all. Some people live in cities. Some people live in the villages. Some people live in tents and deserts. Sometimes there are storms at the sea. High waves roll everywhere. The ships and the boats get tossed around. Allah looks after them. They reach their ports safely. Allah has made the sky above our heads. In the daytime, the sky is blue. The sun shines and gives us light. At night, the sky gets dark. There, the moon shines and the star twinkles. Sometimes the wind brings the clouds. They cover the sun. We cannot see it. When there are a lot of clouds, it starts to rain. The rain washes the flowers and the trees. The air becomes clean and bright. Everything starts shining. The houses, the streets, and the cars. Allah has made the world for us. We live here, we play here, we go to school. Allah loves us and wants us to be happy. Do you know, kids, who was the first prophet? It happened one day, a long time ago. On that day, Allah made up His mind to make the world. He made the land and the seas and the sky. There were trees and flowers growing everywhere. There were beautiful rivers. There were beautiful sky above. But there were no people. Allah looked at the land. He looked at the sea. Then He looked at the sky. Then the beautiful land looked empty. Allah took some clay and made a man. He called him Adam alayhi salam. Allah also made a woman called Hawa. Adam and Hawa lived in a beautiful garden called Jannah. There were many fruits trees in the garden. When Adam alayhi salam and Hawa were hungry, they would eat the tasty fruits. In the middle of the garden, there was a huge tree. It was different from other trees. Its fruits were bigger and more beautiful than fruits on the other tree. Allah told Adam alayhi salam and Hawa not to go near this tree. Adam alayhi salam and Hawa were very happy in the garden. They would pluck the fruits from the trees and eat when hungry, but they never touched the particular tree in the garden. In the same garden, there lived a shaitan. Do you remember the Iblees, the story of the Iblees? Yeah, this is the same Iblees, the shaitan. The shaitan was very jealous of Adam alayhi salam and Hawa. He wanted Allah to be angry with them. He did not want them to live happily in the beautiful garden. Shaitan deceived them to do against Allah's orders by eating from a forbidden tree. After eating the fruit from the tree, Adam and Hawa became afraid. They did not listen to Allah. They ate the fruit from the tree. They would be punished. Allah was very angry, but He loved Adam alayhi salam and Hawa. He did not want to punish them. He ordered them to leave the garden and go down and stay on earth. The story of the Prophet Adam alayhi salam teaches us that we have all been created by Allah and that therefore we are all equal. We should then respect each and every human being and never look down on others or insult people. After all, we all are the children of one forefather, the Prophet Adam. Okay, kids, that's all for tonight. Now close your eyes. Have a nice sleep. Good night.